Friday nights are for sourdough and making dinner at home. Hi guys, and welcome back to the channel. If you're new, hi, I'm Mary. I post fashion, beauty, and health and wellness videos, but I'm just sitting here post shower and just put on lavender body oil from Tammy Fender. It's like the best, my favorite post shower before bed. Just did my skincare and I'm just cozy. And it's Friday night at like 8:30. We just cleaned up dinner. And I hadn't really like started the vlog. I spent today, I like did a deep clean, went to yoga, did what I like to do on Fridays. And I was like, okay, well, I'm gonna take a few hours off vlogging, and then I just like completely forgot to pick up the camera. So here I am, starting the vlog a little bit late on Friday, but tonight was super chill and honestly just like very relaxing. And I'm just gonna read my book and then we're gonna call it a night. We're gonna watch a little bit of a show. We're watching, okay, well, first of all, I'm kind of in my show era, and Blake, we were talking about things that like people wouldn't expect about us. Like basically like something that's very off-brand for you, and Blake was like, honestly, the fact that you've been into shows lately. And I was like, yeah, that's actually really true. But I have been, and I am currently, this is gonna sound so weird, but do you ever, I like looked at myself in the camera, and do you ever like forget that you guys are gonna the camera crackhead, but do you ever forget that you're a person? Like forget who you are, like what you're, not even like forget, just like have a realization where like you're like, oh my god, like I just looked at myself and I was like, oh, that's what I look like. Like I don't know, sometimes I just forget, like I don't know, I just kind of feel like I'm here living life, and like I don't know, I'm not phrasing this well, but I felt like this since I was a kid, where it's like it's almost like a spirit thing. Like I'll be so like in my, like especially if I'm like in my mojo, in my groove, like I'll just like be feeling like a soul, and then I'll like kind of get shocked back into like, oh, I'm like a person, you know. I don't know if that sounds so whack. Whatever. Anyways, I finished Firefly Lane and now I'm watching Never Have I Ever. Oh my god, you guys, it's so funny. Literally, I was cracking up. I'm only in the first episode, but I was cracking up during it. So I've been watching that, and then Blake and I together have been watching, we just finished Ginny and Georgia, and we started Tiny Pretty Things, which I've read that book. I read it a while ago, but we started the show. But yeah, I'm gonna pour our tea in a second and then read until Blake's done with his shower, and then we're gonna watch our show and then go to bed. Guys, I had like clean everything last night, and for some reason it just hit diff, and like it felt so cozy in my bed last night. And I just said to Blake, I was like, did it just feel so much better in bed in our bed last night when we were sleeping? And he was like, no. And I was like, you didn't like notice that there were clean sheets? And he was like, no, but I'm really glad that you enjoyed that. And I was like, wait, like does not everyone like notice clean sheets? Like I feel like I can tell. I definitely can tell. Like it's a different feeling. I don't know.
And another yesterday workout.
Guys, Blake just made this sourdough.
Like my charcuterie board?
Yeah, heinous. I asked you to do one thing and you put it on the nasty ass cutting board that he won't or that he refuses to get rid of.
It's my favorite cutting board.
I don't know why you like
There's a
it.
little handle on it.
Mine have handles too.
Yeah, I don't like it.
Anyways, sourdough grilled. A little olive oil or no olive oil? Sourdough grilled.
Because we already have olive
With-
oil.
I just made this homemade pesto. It's like the perfect, like, I told you guys, sometimes we'll do this, just like split a piece of bread and have pesto or like cheese or whatever. It's just like a really good snack to tide you over before dinner, and it's so yummy. This is not aesthetic at all, but it's really good. In Vino Veritas.
Yes. What does that mean?
In Wine We Trust, that's what that says.
Yes.
Baltic back sauce. We're planning our yoga date for later. So planning our trip to the wine country today, so I'm wearing wine colored clothing. Guys, it's snowing and I have this thing, I need your opinion. So I have really long hair, no shit. And anytime I have my hair down and a hat on, I just like kind of hate it. I feel like my hair is everywhere. So I put my hair up when I wear a hat, but then I look like a boy. So I need your guys' help as to like how to combat this. Like, what do I do? I feel like I just need to wear my hair down because I genuinely feel like it's giving like very masculine vibes. But like, what do? Do you just put your hair in front? It's days like this that I want to cut my hair. Like, it's too long. Like, what if I cut it to here? It'd be so cute. Would it? I don't know. See what I mean? I'm like so half in, half out with it. But anyways, I'm wearing this green coat. Another thing I need your opinion on is, should I sell this coat? I haven't worn it for like a year. And I just don't know. I already have like, I have a longer Canada Goose and then I have a shorter Montclair. I just don't know if I need this. So let me know. I love the green. I think it's kind of fun, but I don't know. This is my clean out the fridge green juice. On Sundays, I decided to drink green juice in the Waterford because I don't really drink alcohol, so there's nothing else I'm gonna drink in it. I don't know, you just don't have to. Hi guys. It is Sunday afternoon. We had such a nice morning. We went to La Colombe for me because I don't like blue bottles. Well, it's not that I don't like it, it's just that it makes me too, here, get in the frame, cutie. It's just that it makes me too jittery, and Blake loves blue bottle. So we went to La Colombe. I feel weird, I feel like when I'm talking to the vlog sometimes, and you're here, and you just kind of let me go, I feel like I have upper hand.
You don't.
We went to Blue Bottle with his brother and his brother's girlfriend, and we had so much fun. We always crack our asses up when we're with them.
Yeah, they're fun.
They're so fun. And we're trying to convince them to come on one of our trips with us this year.
Yeah, but they're being lame and they might not.
No, I think they might come. We'll see. But we thought it would be kind of fun. Well, I thought it would be fun, and then I asked Blake if he would do it with me to come on and talk about what we're doing together as a couple this year. Just like some of the fun things we're doing, and then also we each have 3 favorites that we thought we would say, because I think it's kind of fun to say our current favorites.
Mm-hmm.
So this year, why don't you take it away?
So this year,
well,
January right now.
Sorry, can I preface? I was gonna give you the floor, but can I preface real quick?
Go for it.
We're trying to expand our date nights to be, it's fine. He found a little crack in our table.
It's always been there.
I don't know. I think this table we got for so cheap that it doesn't matter. We're trying to expand our date nights to be more than just like dinners. So like tonight we're going to a candlelit yoga flow. Next week we're doing candle making. And then what are we doing in March, Blake?
Oh, we're doing dance lessons.
Yeah. We're gonna do, what is it?
Tango.
We're gonna do tango. Argentinian tango. And honestly, I've heard that it's so good for relationships because you learn how to work together, and it's just a sexy thing to do.
It's gonna be interesting for you.
What? Working with someone else?
Yeah.
For once?
But no, I need to take the lead.
Yeah, I know. I feel like you always take the lead.
Then we're going to eventually go to Buenos Aires and dance.
Actually, no, we're not. We're gonna go by the Bean here in Chicago and dance for money. So if you see us in a year by the Bean doing the Argentinian tango, give us $1. Can you imagine? We're really expanding our dates past dinner.
When was the last time you've been to the Bean? Have you ever been there?
I used to work right by there when I did my internship. So I saw it every day.
I'm so jealous.
I know, it's literally the promised land, dude.
It's a huge Bean.
It's a huge Bean.
Mirrored.
Yeah. Anyways, okay, so then what else are we doing as a couple this year?
This year, are we talking about our trips?
If you want to, you can.
Okay. So in end of April, we are going to California. So we're flying into San Francisco. We are renting a car and we are driving down to Monterey and then through Big Sur, and then eventually we'll get to what is it, Paso Robles,
Yeah.
and we'll be in wine country for a couple nights, and then we'll drive back to San Francisco.
Be there for a
and
night.
Be there for a night
And then
and
depart. So
depart.
that's our first trip, and I think Blake, I can speak for the both of us. We're so excited about this. I think it's gonna be really fun.
I feel like for us, a lot of times we always think like, oh, we need to go on a trip. Where are we going abroad?
Mm-hmm.
And I don't know. I think this past year I'm like, there's so many great places within the U.S. that I
Yeah.
would like to go to as well.
I agree.
So just doing a mix up of trips, and also trips within the U.S. don't have to be like 8-9 days. They could be like 5 days, which
Yeah.
is nice because then you're taking off
Less
just
time off work.
half a week, and maybe you do 2 of those trips instead of one
Mhm.
long trip.
Yeah, and I think it's just like it's as important as being well versed abroad,
Yeah.
like in travel, is like traveling within the U.S.
I
So,
agree. Yeah, because everyone talks about like, oh, I've been to this city, and I'm not saying I've traveled a bunch outside the U.S., but I haven't traveled that much within the U.S. I've traveled less within the U.S. than outside.
Yeah. And then in September, we're going to Spain.
Yeah.
As we just talked about traveling within the U.S.
Yeah.
But no, we're going to Spain, and I think it's gonna be so fun. We're flying into Barcelona, and then we're going to do the Spanish wine country as well.
I'm not 100% sure on that. All right, so we're not 100% sure on the
Itinerary.
itinerary yet.
But we know we're gonna end up there, and we're also
Yes.
gonna end up in Mallorca.
Yeah, that's what we want to do.
Yeah.
Is a little bit of wine country, see Barcelona, and then go to
Mallorca, and get on
Mallorca.
our island vibe.
and yeah, be by the beach and stuff.
Yeah, I'm excited.
Yeah. So it's similar to our Italy trip, but just like a different region.
And that's what we're trying to convince Austin and Kayla to come on with us.
Yeah. It'd be a lot of fun.
I really hope that they come. But also, like, if they don't, like, we had so much fun in Italy, but, like, I just think it'd be fun with them.
Yeah.
And it's nice because we've traveled with them before. Like, we went to Peru with them, which that was, like, a pretty hard trip to take with other people just because it was, like, at least out of my comfort zone. Not out of yours, but, like, definitely out of
Yeah.
mine. And I feel like, I don't know, it'd just be fun to go to Spain with them.
Mm-hmm.
Anyways, okay. Do we have anything else planned?
Nothing.
We
Over
will.
here.
Don't you worry.
We'll figure it out. Yeah.
We will. We need to go see one of Blake's other brothers lives in Charlotte. We need to go see
Oh,
him
we need to go there. Yeah.
We have so much to do. We really do.
So much.
We need to go see Linus, my sister, in New York.
Mm-hmm.
Did you guys know that my sister's name is Linus? I'm just kidding. Her name is Lauren. I just call her Linus. Anyways, okay. Can you imagine? I feel like, and not to like come at anyone whose name is Linus. I'm not coming at you at all.
mean-
But yes, are you kidding me? But I feel like if I met a Linus, I wouldn't be able to take them seriously. Do you know what I mean?
It's like when this girl emails me. She works for a law firm, and her name's Anel. And whenever I see it, I'm like anal. And I'm like, I don't know if I'd ever name my daughter Anel just because of that.
That's hilarious. Oh, anal's popping into my inbox again.
Yeah.
Anyway.
So now for the next segment.
Current favorites.
Yes.
Do you want to start or should I start? I'll start.
You go for it. Go for it.
My first is, I love Le Labo candles, but lately I've been loving the Suntal one. It's so good, you guys. Like, I honestly think it's worth the investment. It smells so good.
Question.
Yeah, what's up?
Do they sell it all banged up like that?
Yes, you dingus. I don't love the tin ones. I like the glass ones better. And honestly, the glass ones are like maybe like 1.5 times the price, but double the size. I just have this one because I was gifted it, not by Le Labo, by like, I think my mom gave it to me for like a random day or something. I don't know. She's like a little gift girl. I love it. But yeah, I like the bigger one better.
Where is it purchased?
Well, it says Hanford in Mississippi. She did not buy it in Mississippi.
Oh.
I think she bought it in New York City.
Got it.
Yeah. So that's my first one. It's really good, you guys. Like, it's definitely worth it. But if you can't justify the spending on that, get the Maison Louis Marie Boys de Bellencois. Because it smells very similar, if not the exact same.
Yes.
Okay,
My
what's
turn?
your first?
Which one should I go for?
I don't know.
Should I go for this?
Sure. This thing that you're about to mention, is it kind of like controversial?
No.
Oh.
No, not at all. This is creatine. I don't have the full bottle because it's at work, so I just keep this at home just for the weekends. So, of course, a little white powder. It's mainly, I don't really recommend it for girls because unless you're trying to like lift heavy or
I feel like
gain
it's
muscle.
for the lifter.
But it's creatine monohydrate, I'm pretty sure. Creatine mono, people refer it as. But pretty much it's like the most researched supplement for lifting. It increases the water within your muscles and allows you to lift a little heavier. Like they say, like you are able to lift maybe 1 or 2 more reps while taking it.
Which adds up.
Yeah, so
I don't know if you guys have noticed, but he's gotten bigger lately.
trying. I'm
Gains!
also eating more probably.
Really?
I don't know.
All I know is you look great. You always look
I
great,
gained
but
like
you look
10
really
pounds.
good. Really?
Yeah, I weighed myself this morning, 10 pounds heavier.
Crazy.
I don't think it's all fat.
No, you look really good, Blake. But I have a little question in the score.
Yeah. Yes, Mary.
So if a girl was lifting,
Yeah.
she could take creatine.
Yeah.
It would. Okay.
Oh yeah. No, it's not harmful at all. They say like
It just adds muscle water.
there really is like no downside to it. Some people have some stomach problems with it, like it makes them a little irritable, and then some people say it makes them a little bloated because it adds that water to you. So I don't know. I haven't really noticed any side effects, but
Yeah.
I bought, and it's also one of the cheapest supplements to take. So they say like everyone's like, especially guys, are trying to search for like the wonder drug or whatever that's like clean and stuff, and they always
It's like everyone is.
they always skip like creatine because they're like, oh, I hear it all the time, I'll try this, I'll try that. But it's like, you know, creatine's like the most research, it's proven to work,
Yeah.
so you might as
You're
well
not
take
taking
it.
some random ass like
Yeah, and it's
ayahuasca type shit.
like fairly cheap. It's like 25 cents a serving or 20 cents a serving.
He
which
did
is,
the math.
nothing. Well, that's how you compare
Oh,
like
he's crazy.
apples to
Guys,
apples.
you have to know this though, and I don't know if I told them in the Peru vlog about the ayahuasca thing and Bruno.
Oh yeah.
So our tour guide, Bruno, we love him. And when we came back, not even our tour guide, like he led us on like the trek that we did. When we came back and we're in the city of Cusco, Bruno and his mom had a soup stand at this huge outdoor market. And he was like, come to the outdoor market, I'll show you around, and my mother will make you soup. And we were like, oh, that's so wholesome, okay. And so we go. His mom's literally like chopping chicken and then like taking her chicken hands and putting it in the soup and putting it on raw vegetables. Or no, she was taking her chicken hands and putting raw vegetables on top of the soup. And we were like, oh God.
Oh, like it's like cilantro to like.
Yeah,
on
and
top
like
of it,
just
yeah.
like lots of cross-contamination that we in the US can't handle, but like they can because they're used to eating it. And Blake finally said to Bruno, he was like, can we eat this? Are we gonna be okay? And Bruno was like, oh, so fine, so fine. And we were like, okay, fine, we'll do it. And so of course, like we took like the tiniest sips and we're like, so good. It was actually a really good soup and it was really
Yeah.
clean. Anyways, but then after we ate the soup, we're walking around the markets with Bruno. If you're familiar with ayahuasca, then yeah, but if you're not familiar
You're
with
gonna say
it,
with Bruno. who's familiar with Bruno,
If you know
Right.
Bruno, you know that this is so
you
him.
know this is
No. And so if you know what ayahuasca is, you know. If not, ayahuasca is similar to like mushrooms. Like if you took shrooms, like but it's more so. Or like
it's actually DMT.
okay, it's like DMT, but no one's gonna know what DMT is if they don't know what ayahuasca is. It's a
True.
hallucinogen, basically. And it's used in like old tribal ceremonies, but now all of the girlies in LA like to take it because they think it makes them spiritual.
Really?
Yeah, it's like a thing now. Anyways,
Interesting.
but Bruno and I had been talking when we were around the market, and I was like, Bruno, have you ever taken ayahuasca? Because it's like huge in Peru. And he was like, yes, I went into the jungle with my friend. He loved calling people his friend. He was like, with my friend, and we took ayahuasca. And I was like, was it amazing? And he was like, yes, very spiritual. And I was like, I'm sure it was. And then Blake points to this like hound's tooth on his neck, and he was like, did you get that when you were in the jungle doing ayahuasca? And Bruno was like, yes. And then
It was like a full like piranha.
fuck, Blake, my camera's dying.
Yeah, how is it dying already?
I don't know.
Alright,
Anyways,
rapid fire.
so real quick. So we're walking through the market after telling that story, and I look at this water bottle, literally like a crust ass old water bottle with like the label peeled off with this brown gunk in it, and it says ayahuasca in Sharpie. And I said, Bruno, do they sell ayahuasca here? He goes, no. And I was like, what's that? Ayahuasca. I don't know if it's a you had to be there, but it was funny, and it was just like classic Peru, but we love it. Anyways,
Yes.
okay. Next is this Ilia lip wrap is so good, you guys. I didn't like it at first. I think I tried it on vlog, and I was like not into it, but I love it now. It's kind of like Summer Fridays, but it doesn't have a scent, which I really like, in all honesty. And it adds a really nice like gloss to your lips. Very clean girl. Okay.
Okay. Next is my backpack I just got. It's a Toomey backpack.
He researched this for days.
Yeah, I did because I was trying to find a good one, and I found this, which honestly for a Toomey backpack, reasonable for the reasonable price, and it has everything I need. It has like the laptop compartment, a main compartment, a bunch of like little side ones for like
Okay,
your
we're running
charger,
out of
mouse,
space.
Whatever.
He
I
loves
like
it.
Yeah.
Okay, my last one is these towels. They're hand towels, but they're actually really soft, and so I've been using them one at a time on my face. Please don't come at me for this, but I have noticed that my skin has cleared up so much since doing this. And as Lauren Bostic says, why the fuck would you want a towel that you use to wipe your bottom on your face? So I think these are totally worth it. And there are face towels on Amazon, but they're like complete like bogus marketing because it's the same thing, and they charge like $60 for like 20. So anyways,
Okay, my last one is I got my new.
You gotta cover up
No.
that thing.
My name.
No, that thing.
No one can.
Really?
It's like electronic.
Oh, okay.
They all look the same. I just upgraded my credit card to the Sapphire Reserve, which it's great. Not for everyone, but because we travel and I put like all of our flights on this credit card, I get a lot more points with it. And then also they pay for global entry, which I'm in the process of, which is going to be great. So global entry, you get TSA pre-check, and then they give you like $300 towards travel. And
it's just a good credit card.
It is a good credit card.
Not for
yeah.
everyone though. Like, do your research first. We're
You
not
just
giving-
get a lot of points back with travel compared to like other credit cards, and they like if you book a car rental with it, they offer like insurance for free on it. There's all these different benefits.
Okay.
But all right.
Peace. Hi guys, it's about 6:15 and we just got back. I just showered. We went to a candlelit flow at Yoga 2.0. It was fire, and now I'm making us a little dinner action. And yeah, we're just gonna start the week off right, honestly, with just like a really nice candlelit flow and a yummy dinner. And yeah, I need to get some tunes going and get a candle lit. Blake requested, so I had to deliver. Hi guys, it's the end of the workday, and I really have had a busy day, but I have not vlogged, obviously. Way to point out the obvious, Mary. But I haven't vlogged, so I just wanted to come on and I cannot show you in my closet because there's so much stuff and it's organized chaos, but I just wanted to come on and vlog off because I'm gonna edit this in the morning, But yeah, I've had a very productive work day. I just got off a very interesting meeting about alcoholism and dry January with a doctor that will go up on our Instagram. So yeah, but I'm gonna go to Austin and Kayla's and sauna and have a nice night with Blake. But I love you guys. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to subscribe, follow me on Instagram and TikTok, all of the things. And yeah, I will see you in my next vlog. Bye guys.